Guys, I bought this hat just for this video and it doesn't fit. I am too much of a man that I can't fit into a bucket hat. Guys, this is becoming a problem, an alpha problem. Today I am eating at Costco Wholesale and Sam's Club. Sam? Who is she? Sammy. As we all know, Costco and Sammy both have food courts with very similar menus. So I've taken it upon myself to be the true judge of the massive amount stores. I'm gonna taste test both menus and I'm gonna find out which food court is superior in this episode of Food Battle. It's too loud, I'm sorry. Is there anyone around? It's a food battle, girlies. Are you ready? I'm excited. The food courts will compete in 5 rounds. A cheese pizza round, a hot dog round, a meat pizza round, an ice cream round, and a wild card round. Costco's extra long chicken bake versus Sam's Club's pretzels. Those twisted little breads. I'm gonna give each item 1 to 10 points, and at the end of the video, the food court with the most points wins. Let's go, girls. But before we start feasting, give this video a big thumbs up if you're enjoying it. It's the easiest way to support little old me and my whole dainty career. Don't you want to support... Oh, there's a truck coming. Hey. Hey. Don't you want to support all of this? Also, subscribe if you're new here. I make food content. Restaurant food, store food, hotel food. It's a great time. Okay, let's eat. Prepare the taste buds. Okay, so I'm on my way inside of Costco to get the food, and I don't want to brag, but I am a Costco member. I know it's a big flex. I did get the membership last year when I was doing just a little Costco taste test. Blessings come to those who eat like a pig. Hello. So this is how the Costco food court looks if you've never been to one. It's very, minimalistic. Here's a picture, here's the price. Apple Store vibes, it's giving modern, futuristic. And this is actually very futuristic. Costco has these little screens that you can beep bop boop, choose all of your food items, and then you can check out on them. Now, for some reason, the machine really wanted to make sure that I wanted a sundae. It just kept asking me, do you want this? Do you want this? And I was like, yes, queen, I do. So I paid and I got all my food, and now it's time to get my Sam's Club food. I actually don't have a Sam's Club membership. Sam said, you can't sit with us. She said, you're not cool enough to be in the club. So I'm just gonna try to walk in. I have walked in once and it worked, like no one stopped me. So let's see if we can pull it off, girlies. No one stopped me, ooh. This is the Sam's Club's cafe. Now they don't have any futuristic screens, so I had to order the old fashioned way, talking to an actual human being. Regina, pipe down. Anyways, it is time to start the food battle. Oh.
Cheese pizza round.
It looks like this pizza has been in the tanning bed for too long and it got that leathery look to it. It got that beef jerky vibe. But that's a good thing when it comes to pizza, because this looks extremely appetizing. Let's try it. It's so heavy, guys, my goodness. Oh my God. I haven't had this in a while. I forgot what it tastes like. Oh yeah. Look at the thickness of that cheese. That is such a thick layer. Wow. It's foldable too. But is it slappable? Oh! Yeah. And the crust? How can the pizza taste so delicious, but then the crust by itself literally tastes like dumpster yeast? I don't understand. So let's just focus on the pizza itself. It's delicious. The crust underneath the cheese and the sauce is so thin that you can't really taste it. And it turns out that's a plus. But the crust on the outside by itself just tastes really bad for some reason. I know I was making trash jokes, but it tastes like trash. It just tastes old and it's dry and it's crusty in a bad way. It's just not a good crust by itself. So otherwise, the sauce has a lot of flavor. It has a very strong oregano flavor. I know that all pizza sauces probably have oregano in them, but this is like an extra more potent oregano flavor, and I really enjoyed it. It also had that fresh tomatoey brightness that I love so much. And the cheese is salty, it's delicious, and they put such a thick layer. So besides the crust by itself, I adored this pizza. I would have given it a nice strong 9 out of 10, but because of the weird tasting crust, I'm gonna have to give it a 7 out of 10. So Sam's Pizza kind of got destroyed. Okay, it has been through it. It has struggled, but guess what? That doesn't mean it can't come out on top. Have you watched America's Next Top Model? All the awkward girlies that have struggled win. Hello? It has those gorgeous sunspots just like Costco's. Besides the tip looks a little pale. Once again, it's giving Beth from Little Women. She needs sunlight, she needs medicine. You know, let me try more of the cooked area. That's better. Yeah, the center was pale for a reason. It was halfway raw. And crust. Okay, hello. Welcome to the club. So this is a very complex layered situation. We need to handle it with care. The outer rings of the pizza are fully cooked, and these areas genuinely taste very good. The cheese is bubbly, crisp. The dough is fully cooked. The crust itself, it tastes like good bread. It doesn't taste like trash. It is fluffy, it is crispy on the edges, but this pizza does have a glaring issue. The center of the pizza is not fully cooked. And when I tell you it completely changes the flavor, it completely changes the flavor, girl. Did you not hear me the first time? The dough legit tastes and feels raw. You know how like raw dough has an oceanic scent to it? Smells like Ariel just burped out some caviar. This dough has that flavor. The cheese also tastes completely different when it's not browned and like bubbly. It just tastes super flavorless and super goopy, like Gwyneth Paltrow's brand. It isn't stretchy, it isn't crispy, it's just goopy. If the whole pizza was fully cooked, I suspect that it would have tasted fantastic, but because half of it was undercooked, I'm gonna have to take off a lot of points. I'm gonna give Sam's Club's cheese pizza a 5 out of 10.
Hot dog round.
Oh my goodness, Mr. Costco. You shouldn't have. I don't know what to do with it. It's intimidating me. It's staring right at me. Oh God. I'm not putting ketchup or mustard on either hot dog today. And you might be thinking, Timmy, that's disgusting. It's so dry and needs something on it. To be fair, I just really wanted to taste the original hot dog flavor without any sauces or condiments masking it. Plus I was carrying so much food that I really couldn't stop and get ketchup and mustard. But that's not why. Don't spread rumors. Whoa! Ooh! Oh my God. Wow. Oh wow. Oh my God, I almost choked. I'm okay. Guys, take small bites of your hot dog, please. That's better. This is fantastic. I'm shooketh. This is a very meaty hot dog in size and in flavor. It's proud to be a hot dog. It's not shying away from any taste bud. It's saying, I'm here. This is how meaty I am, and if you can't accept that, I don't need you in my bun. The texture is absolutely perfect. It has that slight little snap to it that a hot dog should have. It isn't too chewy, it isn't too soft. It just has that perfect hot dog texture, so we love that. It tastes legit beefy, and it tastes very hot doggy. And typically, I'm not a big fan of super strong hot dogs, but I think the issue was always the condiments. I think that the super meaty flavor with condiments is just too much. There's just too much going on. But without the condiments, the hot dog really shines. It has enough flavor to carry itself to Flavor Town. It does not need to ride ketchup and mustard's coattails. Anyways, their backs are tired from carrying burgers. And the bun is super fluffy. I think that it's a potato roll, and potato rolls are typically a little sweeter, but I think that really works with the super meatiness. I'm gonna give this hot dog a nice strong 9 out of 10. Fantastic. Okay, so Sam's Club's hot dog is very brown. It's giving log. I've never seen a hot dog in this shade of oak. I'm very confused. Whoa. I've never been so intimidated. Oh, look at that texture, my goodness. I have a lot of thoughts on this hot dog. The flavor was fantastic. It had a very similar meaty flavor to the Costco one, but I think a little more Slim Jimmy. There was an extra kick in there that reminded me of a Slim Jim, and I love Slim Jims, even though they give me the worst indigestion, girl. If I'm gonna have a Slim Jim, Alka-Seltzer's dessert. That's just how it has to be. I have to say though that the texture was just the tiniest bit icky. It was just too soft. It just reminded me of kind of grainy, like scrambled eggs. Very that. So I didn't like the texture. I think that's what kind of intimidated me. Also, I don't think that the bun was as fluffy as Costco's. I think it was a little more dense and a little more cold. So I'm gonna have to give Costco's hot dog a 4 out of 10. I don't think I would get it again because of the texture, but I did like the flavor. I did.
Pepperoni pizza round.
Hello, pepperoni. Hello, gout. I'm not gonna tell the gout story again. Every time that a pepperoni appears on my channel, I tell the gout story, and I'm sure you all know it by now. If you didn't know I had gout for a whole night, and I thought my foot was broken, but it wasn't. It was just the gout. Anyways, I had to say it. I'm sorry. I love that the pepperonis are so evenly placed. There's not gonna be one bite that doesn't have pepperoni. That's fierce. Now, the Costco pepperoni pizza is extremely greasy, thoroughly soaked through the buttery, flaky crisp. Oh my God. Guys, I think this pepperoni pizza is a lot better than I remember. I'm kind of shocked. It is fantastic. Now, does it taste like a super Italiano Giada della Landes pizza? No. But if you expect to get pizza from the Italian countryside kneaded by Giada De Laurentiis at Costco, that's on you, girl. This tastes like fantastic, trashy pizza. The pepperonis are just absolutely flawless. They are so thin and crispy, yet so flavorful, and they just taste classic. The cheese, once again, is delicioso. It's in a very thick layer, and the marinara, once again, has that pop of oregano brightness. Love it. I just feel like the pepperoni really elevates the other toppings on the pizza, and it really just brings something new to the table, and it makes it just all pop a lot more. So I'm gonna give the pepperoni pizza a 10 out of 10. Costco really ate that up, girl. Okay, Miss Pepperoni. So Sam's Club's pepperoni pizza also has almost a perfectly distributed amount of pepperonis all over the surface of the queso. The crust is fully cooked! It's a miracle! Oh yeah. Okay, that is definitely much better than the cheese. I am thankful to say that the crust was fully cooked. Every bite, every morsel was of this land and not oceanic. The cheese tasted great. It was all kind of brown and bubbly. Sam's Club's marinara sauce is pretty good, but I do think it has just a teeny tiny bit too much sweetness to it. Otherwise, it tastes fully seasoned, fully tomato-y, everything, but there's just a little too much sugar. Someone said, is this dessert? I have to say though, these pepperonis aren't as good as Costco's. I feel like the pepperoni itself has more of a fatty flavor to it. I know that all pepperonis have tons of fat in them. Hello, they all drip orange juices. It's just how it is. But they don't really taste like fat. You know, these ones specifically taste like beef fat a little bit, and it kind of threw me off. So between the sweetness and the beef fat, it did have some issues, but it's still an enjoyable pepperoni pizza. It's just not perfect. And it could be perfect if Sam's Club got it together. So I'm gonna have to give Sam's Club's pepperoni pizza a 6 out of 10.
Ice cream round.
So I'm just realizing I forgot a spoon. Oh, I'm so goofy and quirky. That's gonna be very helpful. Costco puts a lot of chocolate syrup, guys. Like, wow. It's probably 50% chocolate syrup. This is giving Willy Wonka swimming in a lake of chocolate. It's giving Willy Spa Day. Let's try it. You know, if you don't have a mustache or a beard, then you probably don't know that when you get ice cream in your mustache and or beard, it smells like a foot. Or a cheesy foot for some reason, even if you have the cleanest beard ever. So I love that for me. I'm just gonna do this, guys. I just washed my hands, don't worry. Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God, I love it. Come on, Cost. Come on, Co. All better. I'm gonna get so many comments saying, Timmy, you are so disgusting for eating with your fingers. Well, what are you gonna do about it? We can't go back now. I can't undisgust you. Costco soft serve is just the quintessential perfect soft serve. It is thick, but not too thick. It is milky, but not too dairy. You know what I mean? It's just a very satisfying, simple soft serve. Now the chocolate syrup is delicious. The flavor is rich, it's sweet, it's very chocolatey. I do wish the texture was a little bit thicker. I feel like it's a little thin for hot fudge, you know? But even though it doesn't have that thickness, it still fully delivers in Flavor Town. Guy Fieri said, that's home. This is the Flavor Town I remember. So I'm gonna give Costco's chocolate sundae a nice strong 8 out of 10. Delicious. So I asked for a chocolate sundae, and this is what she gave me. Maybe they were out of fudge sauce, I don't know, but the line was long, she was rushing, and I didn't want to question it. So I just trusted her. This is the chocolate sundae. This is reality. Ooh, it has a very stretchy texture. Oh, hello. I love that. And the packaging says members Mark. Who's Mark and how did he become a member? Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Oh my God, I love that. This is fabulous. So it tastes similar to a Wendy's Frosty, but a little sweeter. It has a light chocolatey flavor with a big kick of sweetness, super creamy, and the texture is so airy and so light, a lot lighter than Costco soft serve. And I do love a thick soft serve, but this is giving angelic, airy, dainty, delicate. Basically, it's giving me. It almost has a slight marshmallow flavor and texture too. It's very stretchy and light. This is absolutely perfect chocolate soft serve. I'm giving it a nice strong 10 out of 10.
Wildcard round.
Here she is, Miss Chicken Bake, the foot-long Costco Wildcard item. If you don't know what it is, it's like a big chicken hot pocket with cheese and like Caesar dressing and all that, okay? Oh. The foot-long pollo kind of disappointed me, guys. I remember liking it more. I have to say, I really, really, really love the filling. I think that the chicken tastes like decent quality. The Caesar dressing is nice and strong. It really carries the whole thing. It's the main flavor, and it tastes very Caesary, but with no hint of anchovy. There's not a hint of ocean in that chicken bake, not a hint of sand or wave. And it is quite cheesy. The cheese adds some saltiness, so that's good. What I didn't like was the crust. I feel like, you know when you try to make like a chicken pot pie or something like that at home and you buy like the pre-made crust? You know how sometimes if you get like a weird brand, it'll have this weird chemically processed flavor to the crust itself? And that processed flavor was so potent that it really took over and it kind of ruined the chicken bake for me. Honestly, I could taste that flavor just as much as the filling. That's not what I want for my taste buds, at least. I want to raise them to be happy. It's not disgusting. I just think that with a fresher crust, it could taste so much better. So I think I'm gonna have to give the chicken bake a 5 out of 10. Sam's Club's wild card item is the pizza pretzel. I did ask for like a normal pretzel, but she just gave me the pizza one. I was like, okay, I guess the pizza is a plus, so it is what it is. We're gonna eat it. They gave me a little cup of marinara sauce right here. I think I've had this too, right? Have I? I don't remember. Take a chunk right here. We have some pretzels, some pepperoni, some cheese. Dip it into the marinara. Almost. Okay, Sammy, maybe you're not a total flop. The pizza pretzel is quite delicious, I have to say. The pretzel itself is very soft. It isn't like one of those super tough pretzels. It's a very fluffy pretzel, and I love that so much. It also has a strong, iconic pretzel flavor, and it's salty. So it is honestly just like the picture perfect pretzel base. Also, they put the thickest layer of cheese ever. Like, it's like this thick, guys, onto this pretzel, and it adds so much saltiness and so much gooiness. I know it's a lot of cheese, but guess what? That's what the cows are here for, to make us cheese. In fact, my pet cow is currently at home, working over a hot stove, making a big ball of mozzarella. The pepperonis are the only thing that I still have a slight issue with. Once again, they did taste a little fatty, but I think that on the pretzel, they somehow got a little crispier, so it helped, but I could still taste that little hint of fat. The marinara was surprisingly delicious. It was cold, but it somehow worked with the hot pretzel. So overall, the pretzel is almost perfect. I'm gonna give it a nice strong 9 out of 10. Very, very good. Well, the food battle is now over. The winner of the Costco versus Sam's Club food battle is Costco! You get a pretzel, you get a hot dog, you get marinara sauce in a cold cup. They really ate that, and they deserve the win. But I had a great time eating at both food courts. Let me know in the comments below, which do you prefer, Costco or Sam's Club? Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe. I'll see you next video. I love you guys. Bye!
That's my opinion!